Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel and a new video on my latest BCA purchase, a Volvo V90. So for anybody who follows me on YouTube, you will know that I've purchased a Range Rover Sport recently, which I bought really as my main daily driver to do quite a lot of motorway miles in, but unfortunately I didn't really like it, so I've moved it on. So I have replaced it with this car, a Volvo V90. Let me talk you around it and let me show you what it is that I've bought. So first of all, what is it? It's a V90 Momentum Pro, so it's not quite the basic spec, although Momentum in Volvo language of this generation is fairly low spec models, but these are fairly highly specified cars anyway. They all have leather seats, automatic transmission and so on. So this also has a few extras, but it's a 2017 car. It's actually a 2018 model year, so it's a late 2017. It's done 100,000 miles, just over. It has a full service history. It's got all the documents with it as well, all the service printouts for cam belt replacement, which was done last year, suspension upgrade, so it's been pretty well looked after, and it's two owners, and the last owner's had it for 4 years. So not bad. Only one key, unfortunately, but I can get another key made up for it. In fact, I've already bought one of those on eBay, so that will just need to be coded. But let me talk you through it. So this was a grade 2 car at BCA, which is a fairly high grade. It means it doesn't have any real bodywork damage. So as expected, being a grade 2, there's no dents, there's no knocks or scrapes anywhere on the bodywork or the interior. The tyres are all good. Alloys aren't great. They all need refurbishing, but I have already looked into that. And because these aren't two-tone or diamond cut, I can actually get all 4 of these refurbished for £230, which I think is really good value. But it presents pretty well, to be honest. It's metallic Savile grey, which is quite a nice colour, and again looks pretty reasonable. The inside, let's take a look in there. So we've got black leather, which isn't my favourite, to be honest. I much prefer a pale interior, but that's quite hard to come by. But it's in generally pretty good condition. I think someone has at some point smoked in it because it's got that kind of lingering stale smoke smell, but I'll get a little smoke bomb to get rid of that. It's all in pretty good condition. Tiny bit of wear down here, but that's nothing that a bit of leather dye can't sort out. But everything else is all pretty good. As always, it needs a really good clean. Steering wheel's all shiny, which needs really sort of cleaning with a brush and leather cleaner, but everything else is all quite good. And this system is actually quite good on the Volvos. I actually had a Volvo XC90 a few years ago, but I've had 2 of those, so it's quite similar in terms of the systems and the way the car is, but it's all right. It's not in bad condition at all. And then moving into the back, we have, again, it's not been massacred by children, so a couple of little knocks and things here. Looks like probably some loading of something, but again, it's a second-hand car. It can't be too unreasonable. So that's the inside, and then we've got a huge boot on this, power tailgate as well, which again is all in pretty good condition. It also has a kind of secondary mat, which gives you a bit of an indication of the sort of person who's owned it. They're careful enough to do that. Everything on it seems to work, so that's always good as well. And it was serviced only a month ago. It's had a big service, so that's something I don't have to do. So yeah, that's the car. This is the 2-litre diesel, which is pretty much the same engine in all Volvos, just in different states of tune. But hopefully this is going to be a decent car for lots of miles, but I guess let's see. So what's the plan with this car? Well, I think much as I've done previously, what I'm going to do is run this car for a while, see how I get on with it. I have booked it in to have the wheels refurbished. I'm also going to have Apple CarPlay added to it, which you can do on this model of Volvo. And then, of course, I'll give it a really good clean. And I've got, as always, quite a few weeks of some big mileage coming up, and I'm just going to see how I get on with the car. The beauty is, buying a car from BCA, as I have done here, this car was £10,200, which is really quite cheap for one of these compared with what you will find if you try and buy one for a retail outlet on Auto Trader. So I think use it for a few weeks, possibly a couple of months, see how I get on. If I like it, then I'll keep it, perhaps for a year until I get tired and want something else. And if I don't like it, I'll sell it on. So I will let you know how we get on with that journey, and there'll be some more videos very soon.